answer to success. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just kidding. This video, success. Boom. We are going to knock it right out. I think everyone can succeed, and I think people who think that they can't succeed need to know that they can. So this is what we're going to talk about. Let's go.
Brewski like the snow? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Success is like, it's like building a snowman. The base is the foundation. The middle is where you start to succeed and you don't give up. And then the head is where you build the dream that you were looking at all to begin with. Oh yeah. Look at that, huh? Snowy yard. So, building the snowman, bottom line, if you start from the head and you start creating your dream and building your dream, and then you put all this effort into the head but you don't have a base to put it on, all you have is a head. You have nothing. You don't have the full structure. You don't have the full body of what you're trying to do. And what we're trying to do is succeed. What you really need to do is you need to start with the base. And the base needs very little creativity. What you really need to do is put the hard work in. You need to hit it hard. You need to really build that ball. And it's heavier. It takes a lot more to do to get the work done, to push it around the yard. And the beginning is going to be extra hard work with very little outcome in the whole process, just a plain old giant snowball. The second part is the middle of the body. So at this point, you need to make sure that you're not using all the snow in your yard. You can't just use every last bit of it, and then you don't have any to finish off your dream, to create the head of the visual, the whole thing. What you need to do is make sure that you're planning ahead. Make sure that you're processing what you're doing, creating that plan, and then executing that plan. Most of the time, I know we're building snowmen and we're not sitting here going, okay, let's take up 250 square feet for the head and we'll take up 800 square feet for the body, and then all the rest of the 6,000 square footage we're going to use for the base. You know, I get it, whatever, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, this is your success, and if you don't try to plan ahead and think about what you're going to do and then do it, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to start hokey pokey tacking things and trying to do stuff that you don't even know what you're doing. You didn't think about it, you didn't research it, you didn't plan ahead. And once you finally get to the head, after you've built that base, you've built that center mass, and then you've started on the head, you have all the things you need to stay balanced, to stay structured, and to keep what you're trying to build on top. The visual, you could take more time. It takes more creativity. It takes more process. It takes a lot more mindset to actually make that snowman look as attractive and as great as you want it to look. So it doesn't make it easier just because it's a smaller ball. All it means is that now you've finally gotten to the point where you can finish, where you can succeed, and that is pretty much the end goal, is to finish your snowman. So this snowman could be, you know, something like playing the guitar, and you could start with a couple of basic chords. You can start by learning how to strum. You can start anything, learning how to string the guitar. You need that bass. You can't just hop in and start playing some Van Halen or some Jimi Hendrix and just go, oh, you know, I figured it out. Because even then, when you figured out how to play a Van Halen song or a Jimi Hendrix song, you're not going to know how to play anything else. You're not going to know how to go and try to play a Billy Joel song. You can't do it. If you don't have any chords, you don't have any bass, any fundamentals, you're not going anywhere. Start from the bottom. I realize that some people don't have everything, and they don't have exactly what they need to do every single thing that they want to do to create their dreams and keep them good. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start with something. Start with what you got. Find what you've got that has anything to do with what you're doing, and go for it to the highest extent, to the most you could possibly do it. Do it, and do it good. Small achievements are important. Without earning small achievements, you can't just go for big achievements. You need to learn how to use small achievements to boost your morale, to boost how you feel about the whole thing to boost that confidence, because without any confidence or morale, you're going to feel discouraged when you fail. And failing, I'm sorry to tell you, failing is going to be probably the majority of what you do before you succeed. No one walks right into something and succeeds. It's impossible. If you start with a huge achievement and you don't complete that achievement because it's going to be much harder, then you're going to discourage yourself, and you don't want to be discouraged. That's not a good way to start. If you're trying to be an author and you want to write a book, start a short story. Do a 4-page story. Do a 1-page story. Write a poem and work your way up to a chapter, or work your way up to 8 pages, whatever. Don't try and write the whole entire book. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just using this as a metaphor. Stick with me here. Look at Brewski. He starts happiness with a stick. That's simple. The majority of people are going to try to put you down, tell you can't do it. And I think that's nonsense. I think you can do whatever you want. You really can. But you need to actually do it. You can't say you're going to do it and not do anything, because then they're right. And the last thing you want is somebody to tell you you can't do it and then be right. Because I hate that. I hate the doubt. Doubt drives me. Doubt makes me want to go for it and try harder and get it done. Who cares what anybody else thinks? This is your life. Make it happen the way that you want it to happen. And you can if you put the work in. Yeah! Oh. So, with that being said, just try something. Do something. When you're done watching this video, I challenge you to grab a piece of paper, take a pen or a pencil, and write down the first achievement you're going to do. Write something down, and don't write down, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the bathroom. Obviously, you're going to go to the bathroom. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your career. Never give up on what you have until you have something that you really want in your life, because it's all worth it. Everything's worth it. Everyone's worth it. Everyone has a chance, and everyone can do what they want to do as long as they work hard enough and do as best as they possibly can at everything they do, even if they don't like it. If you want to find out about how to not care at the same time as caring, if that makes any sense, then come and watch the next video. This one, maybe it was a little, good. It was good. It'll get better. It'll get better. Just thumbs up on that video. No thumbs down. There's no side thumb. So just give me a thumbs up and we'll call it even. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. I'm really pumped that you guys are here with me and watching. So if you can, I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Whoa. Then come back to my next video and subscribe